What's up guys, I hope you're all good and welcome back to another YouTube video. It has been a very long time since I've even spoken on camera. I think in one of my videos on Instagram I said it's like a muscle. As soon as you stop speaking in front of camera, it just feels a little bit more uncomfortable again. But we'll get used to it. Out here trying to provide some value and trying to bring back some decent content. What have I been doing since my show finished? What's happened since I got First Loser? I'm gonna sit down, talk to you about the journey so far, what's been going on, what's been happening, things I've struggled with, things that have been going really well, and my current setup with my diet and training. I also have a leg day film for you that I went through yesterday at the incredible Coach Gym. But first I actually want to take you through one of my meals. Does not look very appealing right now. Some pasta in here, we got some mince in here, and add some tomato sauce. But fucking hell, mate. So you guys might want to actually consider these little techniques with your meals. If you're in a position where you're trying to add on some size, you're struggling, this might be a meal that you want to incorporate. Meal is 175 grams of mince. We also have 150 grams of pasta. We also have 100 grams of pineapple. And I've also got 10 mil of olive oil. So one big key that a lot of you might not be utilizing is this right here. It's pretty decent quality. It's literally just standard extra virgin olive oil. Pour that over your meals, genuinely. Obviously with with some control. One tablespoon, so 15 grams or 15 mil of this. If you can see that here, in fact, if this like focuses, but it's basically 135 calories in 15 mil. Come on, man. That's a lot of food though, isn't it? That is a lot. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna eat this, do a bit of work, tidy the flat, and then I'll be back to talk you through the process so far of off season. I'll show you a little bit of a leg day with a voiceover, and that will be the video for today. But I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so that is a little bit of cleaning, work done. I need to eat another meal before I go to Milton Keynes just to do some personal training. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty much my day. I'm gonna come back from work and then eat a couple more meals, and that'll be me done for the day. But I just wanted to talk you guys through the process and what's been happening since I last finished my show. I'm going to use my phone as a little bit of a reference point to kind of give me some pointers as to what I'm talking about. I'll also be using some photos as well, just so you know what the hell I'm actually talking about as well. Finished the show, right? Finished, we went straight into an off season, and I think I touched on this on my second to last YouTube video, where I basically spoke about a little bit of the post-show struggles. And the cravings that you experience post-show are like none other. Your desire for food and your food focus is crazy, and it's something that I didn't really expect. And not that I feel I handled post-show really badly, but I think I put on weight a little bit quicker than what I would have liked. I think kind of had an effect on my appetite, which I'll go into a little bit later. So anyway, post-show happened, I struggled a little bit, gained a bit of weight, and the goal was essentially just to add some size to my legs, and the focus really was preparing for a prep in 2023, which is still the goal. So yeah, we went through that process, and I went from 95 kilos on stage, and I worked up to 112 and a half. And that was towards the end of March, towards kind of the beginning of April. And then because my appetite was so fucked, we essentially dropped calories down and kind of got my appetite sensitive again. Appetite came back, obviously because I was dieting, I was restricting a little bit more food, and then you started climbing back up again, and that started at the start of May. Okay, so I am now at my heaviest that I've been this off season, which is 100, I woke up this morning actually 114.7. On Tuesday and Monday I was 114.8, so about 115, and I feel absolutely fine. Appetite's in a much better place, and I think just having that period where I dropped calories back down helped me massively. It was huge. So if you are in a position where your body is almost fighting you for a sustained period of time Of course, this process of bodybuilding and adding on size is going to be uncomfortable, and you can't hide from that. But if you're pushing the limiter for a long period of time, you're going to struggle to make progress. If necessary, it's always a good idea just to kind of cut back on the calories a little bit, just for a short period of time, get your appetite back, and then go again. The goal at the minute now is we're back into climbing, so the goal is to increase my body weight and muscle mass. The focus is still increasing the amount of muscle mass I have on my legs, because that's got to be the goal. I've got such long legs that in comparison to my upper body, they need to grow more, like they just need to grow. So my programming is currently tailored towards that. So at the minute I'm doing a 7-day split, which involves Monday push, Tuesday is my first leg session, Wednesday rest, Thursday is push again, Friday is legs again, Saturday is back or pull, and then Sunday is rest. And I just repeat that every single week, and that works a lot better for me because I know on certain days I'm doing certain body parts, so that's absolutely perfect for me, and it's working really well. That's kind of where we're at the minute. In terms of kind of content on YouTube, I wanted to take a different approach to just, hey guys, we're in for push today, and this is this and this is this, and I might have the odd one here and there, but the majority of things are going to be like vlogs to do with restaurants and food and a little bit of training and my own progression and work, etc. So it's a little bit more personal rather than just a training session, because that gets a little bit redundant. You know what I'm saying. The plan is a video every Monday evening. If you are not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. The next clip you're going to see will be my leg session. I'll do a little voiceover, talk you through what's included in the sessions. Enjoy the leg session. Any questions, put them in the comments, and I'll speak to you guys very soon. Alright guys, we are here for legs. This is the first lower body session that I hit in the week, and I hit this every single Tuesday without fail, every Tuesday. And as I said in the previous video, it makes sense for me to have set days where I train certain body parts because I can plan my day around it and I don't feel rushed. With these 8-day splits, because your session changes every day of the week, every week, it just fucks around with your routine. So I find that this set schedule it works perfectly for me. So this is the first one, and I travelled down to the incredible Le Coach in Cambridge, which is about a 45-minute drive from me. But I mean, this gym thing is a massive, obviously, passion of mine, and if I know I can get a better session, if I know that I can get a leg session in without knee pain, I know that I'm going to have the best kit available to me. I'm going to make that trip. So if you haven't already, get yourself down to this gym. But as with every leg session, fucking hell, Elliot. Every leg session, we start off with calves, 3 sets, all different rep ranges. And big tip with calves is think about bringing your knees forward towards the machine to get the most contraction, or the highest contraction or peak contraction. These felt good. I've really progressed these really well, and adding a gym pin to them. With that standing calf raise, it just feels so comfortable on the shoulders as well. It's a Cybex one. Next up, we have lying hamstring curl. This machine is very good as well. It kind of drops off at the top, so when the hamstring is fully short, which is where you want it to drop off, and then it's tough at the bottom. So actually, fatigue, you can kind of push through those last 3 reps a little bit easier, and the setup is perfect. It's kind of slanted at the bottom, so it just feels great. I've heard some people doing some crazy weight on here. The goal of mine is literally just to get the stack, but as you can see, I'm a little bit away from that at the minute. But nonetheless, 2 sets on here. One set of 6 to 10 reps. Last one was 12 to 15. This is just my initial set, which is actually a personal best for me. And then we moved on to some quadriceps. Again, another incredible piece of kit. Drops off when the quads get short. In that lengthened range and that stretch is absolutely brutal. Me and my boy Half trained here a few weeks ago, and it's the first time he's jumped on this piece of kit, and the stretch is what really gets you on this. It just destroys your quads. But it feels great. My knees feel great on this. The leg extension has been notorious for fucking up my legs a lot, and my knees specifically. And finding a piece of kit that my knees really get along with well is perfect. I will travel anywhere just to be able to get on a leg extension that doesn't fuck up my knees. So I think this is Star Trek leg extension. So just 2 sets on here. Typically I would have done an RDL before I done this set, before I done a leg extension, but the platform was in use, so I just hopped on a leg extension before then. But the goal here is literally just contract hard at the top. A guy that I know who has very, very big legs once said the difference maker between people who have big legs and not so big legs is that change in direction. So from that lengthen to short, make that as explosive as possible. Obviously just using that quad and contract as hard as you possibly can. So yeah, 2 sets on here, and then we move on to the next one. But I'll let you guys watch my next set. So yeah, that's the leg extension. Brutal, probably the most brutal piece of kit in a gym. So next was adductor, and again I still couldn't get on the RDL, which was a little bit annoying. But it is what it is. It's a public gym. But yeah, I couldn't get on the RDL, so I went on to the adductor next, which again, a massive piece of kit that a lot of people are probably missing out on. A lot of blokes, a lot of guys as well. Like they probably think it's a bit of a wimpy exercise or whatever, but this is what's going to help add a little bit more mass to your legs, especially obviously from the inside, inner thigh. So definitely get your adductors done. This was a couple sets. This machine's really good as well because I can actually adjust the back seat. So I put the seat a little bit further back, and I feel that I'm a little bit more mobile in that position, as opposed to the seat being completely upright. So again, another incredible piece of kit from this gym. And then after this, I think I got myself on an RDL. I definitely got the platform. Fantastic set there, look at that. A little bit of self-spotting at the end as well, just using my hands to get that last little rep, which is all good. So yeah, we had the RDL here. I warmed up to 240 kilos, and the goal was 8 reps. Yeah, you guys can just watch it, because fucking hell.
Come on. Again. Yes. One more. Come on. Come on now. Get this. Yes.
Motherfucker. So you hear that support though, you hear that support in the back. But yeah, I know I would have got 8 reps if I didn't have to do that leg extension and that adductor before that, and my mind just, it wasn't right, but it is what it is. Anyway, I finished with some booty pump, some glute bridge, and then I finished with a leg press. Yeah, I just had 1 set on the glute bridge on the Smith machine, and then 2 sets on the leg press. Goal with the leg press, feet low, and also get as low as possible. If you need to lower the weight, do it. Humble yourself. Just get as much knee flexion as you possibly can get, because that's going to lengthen the quad as much as possible, which means more quad growth, We need more quad, we don't need more broken knees. So lower the weight, much knee bend as you can, and go from there. So this was a really good set. It was a long one. I think this was like 17 or 18 reps. Here comes the world's if you go to his gym, you just know that when he spots you, he basically pushes against the machine on the last rep. So you're not only fighting the resistance of the machine, but you're also fighting the resistance of him as well, which just makes you angry on the last rep, and then you just get it anyway. But yeah, this was a really good workout. Every Tuesday I do this one. So next video I'll probably take you through another one of my workouts, and also some eating as well, and just kind of a more vlog style type of video rather than just the whole video being me working out, because I think, like I said, that gets a little bit redundant. But yeah guys, I'll let you enjoy the rest of this set, and then I'll see you guys next week. Make sure to subscribe. Expect videos every Monday evening, and yeah, I hope you guys, whatever time it is in the day, you have a great day, and I'll see you soon.
Done. These are the ones. These are the ones. Fight! 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 Now, 1-1 with them. Let's go. Let's go now. Come on! Big fight! Big fight! Big fight! Finish it! Finish it!
You done that thing.
I saw it in your eyes and you knew it was coming.
I knew it. I knew it.